Hello everybody, this is Tutorials by LLV, and today we are going to make Jolteon. For this tutorial, you will need 129 yellow bands, 33 white bands, 6 black bands, a hook, and any loom that can be set to this configuration. For this tutorial, I will be making the shiny Jolteon, so wherever you see green on my loom, just put down yellow if you want to make normal Jolteon. Okay, we're going to start with the legs. So take 2 yellow bands and put it any of the pin bars on your loom. And then take 1 more yellow band, double loop it, put it right here. 1 more yellow band, double loop it. Another band, double loop it. Another band, double loop it. And now for the capping band, wrap it around your hook 4 times so you have 4 rings. And put it on your last peg of your leg. And then reach under your capping band, grab the double looped band underneath. It's gonna look like 2 bands, but it's only 1. Okay, reach under, grab the double loop band, reach under, grab the double loop band, reach under, loop up, reach under, loop up. The last one is gonna be 2 bands. And now carefully take it off your loom because the bands can be pretty tight. And put it on your holding hook. There we are. Now I'm going to make the ear. So take 1 yellow band, double loop it, put it on the center pin bar, like so. Another yellow band, double loop it, put it from the side to the center. Another yellow band, double loop it, put it from the side to the center on the other side. So it's kind of like a Y now. And now for the center, 1 black band, double loop it, put it in the center pin bar. 1 more black band, double loop it. And then 1 yellow band, double loop it, and stretch it all the way from this peg to this peg. So it's stretched out pretty far. 1 more, double loop it, gonna do the same on the other side. Stretch it way out. And for the last band, double loop it, put it in the center. For the capping band, wrap it around your hook 4 times, or peg, so it has 4 rings. Put it on there. And then reach under, grab those 2 bands, loop up, grab the top 2 bands, loop to the side, grab the next 2 bands, loop up into the side, grab the bottom 2, loop up, reach under, grab the bottom 2 black bands, and loop up, reach under, loop to the side, reach under, loop to the side. Okay, so now we're going to reach under all these bands and grab the bottom 2 green bands, or yellow if you're making normal Jolteon, and loop up. And so now we're going to take our ear off the loom, carefully, bit by bit, because these are really tight bands. Okay, so now stretch it out so it looks nice. Now go make one more. So you have 2 ears. Okay, so now we're going to make all the fur on the bottom. I'm just going to call them tails. I don't know what they're supposed to be called. There's 2 different kinds. 4 of the short kind and 1 of the longer kind. So I'm going to show you how to make the shorter kind first. So take 1 yellow band, double loop it, put it on your loom. 1 more yellow band, double loop it, put it on your loom, and 1 more, double loop it on your loom. For the capping band, wrap it around your hook 4 times, or your peg, and put it on right there. And this is going to be our shorter tail. You're going to want to make 3 of these. So reach under your capping band, loop up, reach under, loop up, reach under, loop up. Okay, put it onto your holding hook. And so you're going to want to make 3 more of these shorter ones. So you have 4. So pause the video. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make the longer ones. And they're just a little bit longer. Take 1 band, double loop it. 1 band, double loop it. 1 more band, double loop it. And yet another band, double looped on your loom. And for your capping band, wrap it around your hook or your peg 4 times. So you have 4 rings. And put it on the end. And reach under your capping band. Grab the bottom 2, loop up. 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 Okay, carefully take it off your loom and put it on your holding hook. You're only going to need the 1 of the longer tails and 4 of the shorter ones. Now we're going to start on the body. All of the bands on their body are 2 bands and they're all yellow unless I specifically say not. So take 2 yellow bands, go from the center out, another 2 on the other side, 2 more going down on each side, 2 more going down on the other side, and then in the center go down 2 times, again with two bands at a time. Go from the center inwards and from the center inwards on the other side. Make sure you only have 2 bands. And we're going to put on our ears now. So stretch out that last band and put it on this peg. Do the same for the other ear. And then point it how you want it. And now we're going to start with the body. That was our head. Go from the center outwards. And then we're going to go down 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Got to do the same on the other side. So go outwards. Go down 4 times. 1, 2. Make sure you put both bands on. 3 and 4. And in the center we're going to go down 5 times instead of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now your loom is like this. And we are going to put on some of these little tails, the short ones. They're going to be 3 bands long, 3 double looped bands, So just check to make sure that you have the shorter ones. And then grab 2 yellow bands and slide that shorter one onto it. And then place that band just as you would normally onto your loom. And then do it again. Take one of your shorter tails and 2 bands, slide the short tail onto those 2 bands. And then place it as you would normally, like so. Now for the other 2 shorter tails, put it right here and right here. And for the longer tail, put the ends on your hook. Make sure you have all 4 of those ends. And put it on this last peg. Okay, so now for the holding bands. The holding bands are going to be 1 double looped yellow band. So take a band, double loop it, and make a triangle. It's going to be kind of hard on these pegs because there's so many of them. If you want to just slide your bands down so it's easier to put them on. Get another band, double loop it, make a triangle. Another band, double loop it, make a triangle. One more band, double looped, make a triangle. So you have 4 holding bands on your loom. And we're gonna make the eyes now. So take 1 black band, loop it around your hook 4 times, and take another black band and loop it around your hook 4 times. If you want to, you can just be done and have solid black eyes and then put those black eyes on two bands and onto these 2 pegs, but I want my eyes to be a little bit more detailed. So I'm going to take 1 white band and I'm going to double loop it so it's kind of on the end of those 2 bands. Then another white band and double looped it. So it's kind of sandwiching that black band. And do it again on the other side. Double loop it and double loop it again. So your eyes are like this. Take 2 green bands and slide those eyes. You don't need to slide all of the bands on at a time. You can just slide some of them. Like so. Spread your eyes apart. Put them on these pegs. Same pegs that the ears are on. Might want to slide down the ears so you can fit the eyes on better. Spread out your eyes. And then take 2 parts of the bands that you put the eyes on and drag it down. So now your eyes won't come together. Now we're going to start looping. Go in underneath the tail and grab the first 2 yellow bands. Make sure you're only getting the first 2. Reach in through the tail again and grab the first 2 yellow bands and loop them over to the other side. Reach in again and grab the bottom 2, the only 2 bands that are there, and loop them upwards. And then we're going to keep on looping upwards. Grabbing the bottom 2, make sure you don't loop the holding bands. And we're going to go up to here. Stop there, don't go anymore. And then we're going to go in through these side pegs and grab the bottom 2 yellow bands and carefully loop it upwards because they have a good chance of breaking There's so much tension. Don't loop anymore. Go into the other side and do the same thing. Carefully. Alright, so now we're gonna lift up this band and we're gonna slide our leg onto it just like we did with our eyes, except the band's already been looped. And do that for the other side. Okay, so now we have 2 of our legs on, and we're going to keep on looping. So lift up the holding band, grab the bottom 2, grab the bottom 2, loop up, reach in, grab the bottom 2, loop up, stop there, that's where you're going to touch our next leg. Reach in here, grab the bottom 2, loop up, make sure you don't loop the holding band. Looping up. Okay, stop there. Now put all of your legs on your hook. Like so. Lift up that part of the band that you just looped and slide your leg onto it and put the band back on. Slide your leg on, put it back in, and there you have it. So now reach in here, loop up, reach in here, loop up. Okay, so now there are a whole lot of bands on here. Grab the top 2 that have not been looped yet and loop them over there. Grab the next 2, loop them over here. Grab the bottom 2, loop them here. Now we're going to make our Jolteon's muzzle. So we're going to use all of the bands in the muzzle are going to be double looped. So take a band, double loop it, put it somewhere here in the bottom. Another band, double loop it, put it there. That's as tall as our muzzle is going to be. Next band, right here. Next band, double looped, right here. Next band, right here. Next band goes right here. Holding bands, 1 double looped holding band, like so in a triangle. Capping band is going to be black, so it looks like a nose wrapped around our hook or peg 4 times. Put it on here. Grab the first 2 bands. Loop them up to the side. Grab the first 2 bands, loop them here. Next 2 upwards. Go in here, loop up, only grab one of them. Go in here, grab the bottom 2, loop up. In here, grab the bottom 2, loop up. And now we're just going to take it off and put it on our hook. Okay, so now we have our muzzle. See how you kind of have sets of 4 bands? Technically it's only 1, but it looks like 4. Gonna want to keep those separated. Okay, so take 1 of those sets and put it here. Take the next set, put it on the top one. Make sure you don't lose any bands, like I just did. If you do, get it back. Okay, so now it's on your loom, like so. Reach under all these, grab the bottom 2, and carefully loop up. Okay, so now reach in on the other side and very carefully grab the bottom two, and loop them up. Swirl it around your hook if it gets to be really tight, and do it for the middle. Grab the bottom two, make sure you don't grab the eye bands. Again, on these, grab the bottom two, swirl it around if it gets to be really tight, and on the last one, grab the bottom two and loop it onto our last peg. Swirl it around. Okay, so now we are done with our Jolteon's body. I'm going to take 2 bands for the slip knot, put your hook in, grab these, put both ends on your hook, the one closest to you, take it up and over the hook, and pull the other end tight. Now we're going to very carefully take our Jolteon off the loom. Okay, so now we're going to make the neck fur. Take 1 white band, double loop it, put on your loom. Another white band, double loop it, put it on your loom. 1 more white band, double loop it, put it on your loom. Now for the capping band, wrap around your hook or peg 4 times. Reach under the capping band, a loop up. Reach under, loop up. Reach under, loop up. Put it on your holding hook. And pause the video because you're going to need to make 5 more of these. So you have a total of 6. Okay, so now that you've made those, we're going to start making the thing that actually goes around the neck. So take 1 white band, double loop it, put it in here. Another white band off to the side. Sorry, double looped. All the bands on here are going to be double looped. 1 more white band, double looped. 1 more, double looped right here. And another double looped one going off to the side. And another double loop band going off to the side. And now for a capping band. Wait, actually, sorry, we don't need capping bands. Just take one of those thingies that you made, and we're going to put 1 on every single one of these pegs. So there's 1. There's your second one. Third one. 4th, 5th one, and 6th one. And then turn them so that they're all pointing outwards, like a star. Okay, so reach under that spike and grab the top 2 and loop them. Okay, there, grab the next 2, loop them over here, grab the next 2, bottom 2, put them over there, bottom 2, loop them up, bottom 2, loop them up, bottom 2, loop them up. Okay, so now we're going to slip knot it off. You can either use a white band or a yellow band. Grab the one that's closest to you and loop it up and over. Okay, so now very carefully take it off the loom. Okay, so now you have the fur that is going to go around the Jolteon. And then just slip it on like a collar or something. That's how I think about it. And see this slip knot? Just loop that over the head like you did the ones with the body. And then kind of lift the head up so it's facing up. And there's your Jolteon. Bye! Go check out our Facebook page and our Instagram account and post pictures of your Jolteon if you made it. And then you can also like and follow us on Instagram and Facebook so that you can get updates of what's coming up next. Bye!